Wrestling is in the dirt of Iowa. It's a part of our culture here. The Carr family is one of the most important families in the history of college wrestling.
1980 Big 8 champion at 150 pounds. Nate Carr, currently ranked #1 in the country.
Nate Carr had some moves that nobody did.
Nate Carr, some flashy work, got all the takedowns.
He had fluidness, he had power.
You don't win 3 NCAA titles without having a huge heart.
Against Nate Carr.
My dad, he makes losing exciting. Like, hey man, now you gotta get to another level.
Nate Carr Jr., oh, great move.
Having a guy that won a lot, who also failed a lot, tell you, hey man, fail forward. Keep moving, keep chasing. Fail forward is a huge thing for us.
I remember him sitting me down one day and telling me everything that I do, everything that we sacrifice as it relates to wrestling is for our future. He would go and train for 3 weeks, come back home, and it was just a hard road. As a wife, you have to kind of understand that.
My mom, she has the same shake that she had watching my dad and then watching me wrestle.
You're like, come on, Nate.
Just to get to the Olympics for any athlete in any sport from any country is incredible.
The Olympics in 1988 in Korea, he lost a very controversial match. It could have easily went his way and he could have been wrestling for gold.
And you've put in the work, you think, and then to have other people take it away from you is something you won't forget.
Nate Carr was phenomenal when he was here, but right now, David Carr is the name.
Well, as soon as I heard he was coming to Iowa State and I saw the last name, gee, I wonder if he's in relation to Nate Carr.
If you look at the Carr family, we do not have an Olympic gold medalist. So now that opportunity has been passed on to David.
That's a lot of pressure.
Hey, why don't you, when you go here, David, on him, take a step here and pull. So you get your there. Now circle, there. Then that, see, take that, boom, right there. When you do this, he like, hey, and then you can pick your shot.
I remember, like, especially when I was younger, we'd go to all these camps, and I wasn't very good at the time. Watching the way you would coach and how much people wanted to be around you and ask you for advice, that's when my wrestling journey kind of started.
One of the things that I saw in David is how much he wanted to do well.
He knows everyone. He's friendly to everyone. He will give you a big hug, and then when that whistle blows, he wants to win. He wants to compete hard.
Yeah, David is a very tough wrestler. Every time that I go to wrestle him, I know it's gonna be an absolute war.
2023, Keegan O'Toole. I wrestle him first, I win. I wrestle him again, I win at the Big 12 championships. And it begins to kind of create this little rivalry.
Every time I wrestle him, there's never a position of comfort. Every second of every match against David, I have to be on my A game all the time.
It's tough to win an NCAA title, let alone wrestling one of the best guys. O'Toole will learn something from David and use David's move on David the next time he wrestles.
It's exactly what everybody was hoping for. Keegan O'Toole, David Carr.
I know exactly what you're gonna show me too. I remember all the matches, yep.
Right away, like he's coming to get me. And I remember there's just a break in the match. And during the break, I remember just coming over and being like, oh, this is a different level of wrestler I'm wrestling right now. And I need to rise to the occasion or I'm gonna lose.
My defense, I worked on a lot against a high-level competitor. You're not going to have tons of opportunities, and if a defensive opportunity is what I got, then I got to take advantage of it.
He's moving me all around the mat. He's snapping, he's shooting a lot. I did a little bit of good defense, but eventually he takes me down. I shoot this great shot. I'm in on the leg, and this is for the takedown to win.
If he takes me down, I think if he takes me down, I'm losing 5-4.
But he's very savvy, and he puts me on my back and gets back points, and then the time's out, and I remember just thinking, like, that's it.
O'Toole emerges victorious here in Tulsa for these two who may well be destined to meet again.
He came over to me, shook my hand. He kind of was just like, I appreciate you. You helped me, get a lot better this year. And I just, I told him good job. He wrestled the best that day.
I could tell that it was devastating to him because he would just come and hug me and cry. It was hard.
I felt embarrassed, this is the word I would use.
We learn a lot more in sports when we fail than when we win.
One of the things we would say a lot is greater later. You can lose here, but what'd you learn from it? Man, that's gonna make you even better. And David did that. He did that really good.
I kind of wiped my tears off and tried to move on. The next year, the Big 12 finals, he ends up beating me in that match.
When he got off the mat, he says, Mom, okay, I can see I gotta do this. Okay, I can't do that. And so he learned. He wasn't disappointed that he lost. By wrestling him, he created a different strategy to do in the next match.
David's the 4th seed. We're the underdogs, frankly.
We're in the 3rd period, and it's a barn burner. It's a 1-point match, and David's behind, and literally 20 seconds to go, less than 20 seconds to go.
He took you down, and then you fought back up. So the crowd kind of got into it a little bit.
Man, that's when he was breaking.
Yes, the crowd started getting into it.
David stayed on him, and then he just wouldn't take no for an answer.
Go, go, go.
Oh, that was nice. He shot me. O'Toole stopped it. Shot again. O'Toole stopped it. Fake shot. Took him down.
I had exerted so much effort trying to go chase him down that in those last 20 seconds, I was so fatigued.
And then that was it.
Me and my dad are right next to each other, just running and embracing each other, and it is one of the most exciting memories I have in my life today.
Was that crazy or what? Hey, you gotta love both of them.
There's a mutual respect for each other because we could be wrestling on, world teams together, and it's like we also can learn from each other. When we go to battle again, say in 2028 for the Olympic spot, that's just what's gonna happen.
I've had multiple fans come up to me and say, David's my favorite wrestler, not because of how he wrestles, because of what he represents.
One of the things that I want to leave, rather than just the trophies, the gold medal, the national titles, is who I am as a person. If they can remember just how I treated them and how I treated them with love, to me, that's enough.
They've been nothing but kind to me and my family. After I beat David in 2024, his mom came up to me, I believe, and said, I'm praying for your mom because my mom had breast cancer at the time. It was just so kind.
I really appreciate you doing that for me, I'm proud of you. I'm gonna really share the most important things of life, of faith, character.
You're never gonna meet anybody in life that wants you to do well more than your dad. I love you with a love that's greater than mine. Legacy is not what you leave for someone, it's what you leave in someone.